Welcome back for more Bug Fables. Last time, got to explore this entire city, the Termite City town dome. I got to see a lot of familiar faces, got to see some brand new faces, and definitely got to see some brand new items to be used against what we're going to be facing off in the near future. This time, we're done with exploring and we're ready to meet with the king and queen. I'm watching you. Hey, trying to get outsiders here. Wait, you're with the ants? Oh, look at the time, I must go. I don't think that's supposed to be like really a child, but it's just funny. It's just funny how that tone changes as soon as they figure out where you are, where you're from. Where the queen take her takers. It's a heavy task. It's a weird statue. I can't decipher what the artist wished to convey. Well, if we take a look-see, it's looks like a chomper to me. I think. Can't examine that painting, but examine that statue because it is a discovery. Queen? Team Snake Mouth. You gonna go in? I'm a bit nervous. It's not often a queen's the one requesting an audience. If only it was just that, I cannot help to think that if I fail, we are all doomed. Queen, So the report was true, to think someone like you would come here. Our royals will now grace you. Don't pull anything funny. Let's go. Oh, my lovely, the guards just handed me the most jolly report. Is that so? What is it, dear? They said a visitor that will surprise us has arrived. They should be here soon. Oh, my dear, it really is. You! How dare you walk into my hall and break the moon song separation of our people? Your eminences. That is King Hector the Fourth. I think that's fourth. And Queen Lyria second for you, Aunt. My apologies, King Hector, Queen Lyria. Hector the Fourth, not Hector! Dear, watch yourself. You'll faint from disgust. What is your business? I won't mince words nor play around the issue. The Ant Kingdom has been raided by the wasps. My people have been hurt, and the artifacts of old have been taken. The artifacts? So you did find them after so much struggle. And then you incompetently lost them! Indeed, the Wasp King holds power I have never witnessed. Even my loyal knights V, Kabu, and Leaf had a hard time with the Wasp King. Nice to meet you. It is my honor. Sup? I love that from Leaf. Imagining coming in with the king and queen of some other kingdom and your response to meeting them for the first time is, sup. It's so good. I love Leaf so much. Threw away that Mankey of yours. He was injured in the attack. It would have been not prudent for him to come. Such a fiery team. It seems just about anyone can get into Bagneri nowadays. Why do you make it sound so mean? What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, speaking of which. I forgot V says that. V, you gotta shut it this once. What's it to us then? You ruled poorly and got your trinkets stolen. You presume we should worry? As if our great defenses would be felled by some wasps. This dome of yours have survived storms without a single scratch. You truly think so? That the Wasp King who's found the magic of flame, and will soon obtain the full power of the everlasting sapling, shall be of no threat to you? Flame, you say? That sapling is a darn myth that drove your mother insane. Oh, how many more moons we could have had with her if she hasn't been so obsessed. It is not a myth. It's your tone, Aunt. We found the mask, the tablet, and the key. Or were those missed at the well? The king is heading towards the giant's lair, an area none dare to tread. He would lead a crazed army towards such a place based on simple heresy? Open your eyes. You think I would travel to the wasted lands personally and bear blunt to your crass tone if all of Bagneri wasn't facing great peril? You think of me as so pathetically? I accepted and respected our treaty after our negotiations turned sour. I am not tasking you to change your mind in that regard. If you care for your people, you won't turn a blind eye to the danger heading our way? Dear, calm yourself. You're being blinded by the past. You can't truly mean she swayed you. Ants are unrefined in many ways. They cannot match our intellect either. But they do not yield under pressure, and they work very hard. It is nature's way. I know you speak the truth, Queen Elizabeth II. You were always too soft. And you too stubborn. That's why I'm on by your side. What would you ask of us? Although it would be for the best for our nations to try and reconcile, right now what we need is a way ahead toward the Giant Slayer. A way to cross the sea. Dear, weren't the scientists... You mean that? You trust them with that? Oh, it's missing just a few touches. It'll be a fun test ride. Will you help us then, in protecting Bugnaria? I'm not convinced. You say that you unite thoughts to that puny wasp? You think if our soldiers wouldn't match up? I wish for proof of the enemy's strength. I do not think you'd wish to further visit upon your kingdom. That still needs some time to be completed. Before then, I would have you to participate in our ancient tradition. Ah, the Colosseum! And that's why I didn't check there. You have us fight for sport? That's my type of diplomacy! If your people best are brave warriors, then we might be in a real pickle. Your knights will face off in glorious combat, and then I shall decide. You won't let me join them? I would like for you and I to discuss some other matters as the fight goes on, if you don't mind. Leave it to us, my queen. We'll do well. They'll see we're not joking around. It's been a while since a public Smackdown. You'll find the Colosseum around the residential district of our kingdom. Do not dally. Your kingdom is against the clock, after all. We'll start the ceremony shortly after you arrive. I hope you can provide a good show. My apologies, Team Snakemouth, but I'll be counting on you. Do not fail. You can count on us, Your Majesty. Let's go to the Colosseum. You better behave right by your heads right off. My God. So can we actually walk up and talk to him? Yep, we can just straight up talk to him. So yeah, I think we did a good show of displaying how kind we were and how we're willing to you know, help out, and that is why I'm stealing this. See ya, suckers! Here we are, the Colosseum. Keep going down this path to reach the Colosseum. The commander should make the trip short. Through here, the hallway was a lot shorter than it was supposed to. Brother, you must have forgotten your lunch this time. Worry not. This time I won't forget. Anything behind these boxes? I do smell an item nearby. What was that? Our 24th champion day. Come watch the costume mention. Oh, it was that popular. Of course, we can't talk to a snail. I forgot about that. Nothing behind you? Nope. Termite market demands many different things. We'll have to study more to make a profit here. No matter what I do, Lady Terry just won't smile. I didn't mean to push that far. I was just testing to see if there's an item nearby. Oh wow, that is okay, maybe I was pushing left a little down there. What are you looking at? You seem to be upset. I was wondering if I could help you. No, you can't. Scram. But wait, don't mind her. She's been so cranky. You have to be some sort of Colosseum hero just to make her look at you. Bit cranky, hey V? What, trying to say something? A hero. Seems like we're gonna have to earn our honor this way. You're the Ant Kingdom Knights? A bit scrawny, out of shape. Excuse me? It's whatever. Everyone's looking forward to a new challenger. You ready to go? You'll do 3 straight fights when you're in. Let's save first. Because I also want to talk about how, even though my inventory is the same, these are what my items are looking like. A lot of healing, a lot of SP. Got, you know, the Mega Rush, Gosh Curry, and Mite Burger, and Spicy Fries. I also changed around my medals. This time we're going to do something different. I had, for a long time, been doing with the success of defending with Kabu and having the other 2 charge up. But this time, let's have Kabu in front. I have back support, Antling Jaws for Kabu, and Life Stealer, of course. TP Core, that's the same. Berserker. Increases non-attack by 3, but makes them unable to use skills, blocking, items, relay, or to be relayed to. This is dangerous. I'm not going to recommend this for myself, but I'm very curious to see how this would work. Of course, anything including with skills or anything like that, so like the boulders, defending, taunting, all that kind of stuff has also been out just to serve this. Attack up by 3, that means Kabu has 4 extra attack, including the Antling Jaws, but cannot even block either, so Leaf is going to support with some shielding and defense up, while I just had V with electric needles, just because since we're not going to be using the boomerang, the needles might actually be worth using to paralyze, right? Might be worth it. I do not have, sadly, the fence up with leave. I never seem to have grabbed that. I could go back and grab that, but there's no shortcut to go back to Bugnaria, so I'm suffering with success at this moment. Or success that I thought I had, and now I realize, yeah. So yeah, these are my badges. With that being said, let's go in. I placed a bet on you for kicks and giggles, so good luck. If I give you some berries, can you bet higher and pay me later? No. My dear worker, scientists, termites are very kind. Today is a battle unlike those you're used to seeing. The honor of a kingdom is on the line. These foreign knights claim they can best our best of the very best. And what better way to test that claim than with an ancient tradition of our ancestors, a good old public fisticuffs. How many rounds will they get through, I wonder? Without further ado, let's begin. From the left gate, V the Bee, Cap the Beetle, and Leaf the Moth, Team Snakemouth. We should have picked another name. Didn't expect us to get famous. It fits us perfectly. Focus on the battle. We'll do awesome, like always. Now, from the right gate, let's warm up our visitors, shall we? They shall face fierce beasts from the Forbidden Lands. So, we've seen these guys already. But, showing off the badge, we can see 4 damage to 3 defense opponents, and we got healed back a buttload. I am loving this already. And we can't attack him any further. Great. Well, then I guess we can show off Needle Toss. I don't want to waste any TP right now. We cannot relate to Kabu, unfortunately, as I just so desperately explained. But I think, what do I want to do here? I know this isn't a big battle, but I just hope there was a way so I, could have damaged him just at least once. So he would go down and not block the next attack. But I guess not. Remember, Kabu can't block too, so... Yeah... Bit hefty. Let's... I want to get rid of that defense. So... That would remove it by 2. Which Frigid Coffin pierce to the fence? Worth a shot. Yes, it did. Cool. Alright, let's see. Full swing. No defense. Antling Jaws and Berserker. 5 damage. And healed back. So, I really love regeneration stuff, and this just puts that a lot further up. Any ground-based enemy is kind of screwed with this, honestly. Now just another attack, and Leaf should just do cleanup here. And Kabu's fully healed again. It just, even though he was attacked, like, that was that 6 damage, he got all his health back. Child's play. Child's play indeed. It's time for our second act. You will now face Cross and Poi, the bravest of our border guards. He has a crossbow. Well, that's nice to see you again. We won't go easy on you. Give it your all. It was your trust that got us this far. We will honor you with a good fight. Yeah, let's go. So, let's examine this. At least we can still do this with Kabu. I'm sorry, Cross. We never meant to drag you into this. Everyone, watch out for his crossbow. We must give them a worthy battle. HP 21, defense 1, and we only see one of them because only one of them exists. Poi! Tough luck getting sent to fight us as the part of the job. The head cannon and sword are a nasty combo. They cannot let our guard down. HP 27, defense 0, see only one of them. Termite handle the code where? Guess it's up to us if we want to gamble on it. Freezing is pretty non-recommended here, it seems. So, how about we do some support, shall we? Let's empower Kabu. We can get through that tough defense there. 7 damage, very, very nice. And let's see if we can get a throw up. God damn it, I'm so dumb. Ugh, can't defend. I forgot about that. I keep trying to time it, but I forget. Oh yeah, can't defend with Kabu. Why bother? Well, let's go ahead and... Well, I'm not totally sure if Kabu's going to be attacked this round. It's best to be careful anyway. 3 HP back. Nice. Actually, we can get through with a Hurricane Toss here, can't we? Was that enough? No, it wasn't. Oh, no, it was enough. Okay, cool. Chomu, do the work. Ooh, it uses item too. Cool, very nice. Nice defense up. Here, how about this? 6 attack all of a sudden. How's that for a defense? I think with V actually, let's go ahead and... Let's just Sweet Pudding. Reason, you'll see soon enough, there is a reason why I do want to have full TP and close to full HP. Another 5. And I think we can just attack. Or fail attacking. These guys aren't too bad. They're... I failed twice. I'm a disgrace. I'm not gonna mess up Chomu, that's for sure. So these guys aren't really too bad as much as it made it out to seem. You know? Then again, I didn't worry a lot as well. I just knew. We didn't even get to see the other one use his crossbow. That's the real sad thing. Incredible. Please forgive us for having to beat you up. Eh, it's all a good sport. Hey, beat Poi, even cross? No way. So you have some skill. Oh my, dear, Poi and Cross are not easily beat. Whatever, you're not claiming victory so easily. Now, you will face a captured creature that instills fear in the most hardened veteran. Oh, are you sure? Unleash the primal weevil! So, you guys like rematches? Because this game got a rematch. Oh, there's a no, huh? Gotta beat it up again? Oh, no. What a dull show, don't you think? Dimensionio, what are you doing here? My dear public deserves better. So much better. So you guys like rematches? That's right, it's me, your one, your only, the most loved in the Termite Kingdom. That's right, Mafia. Oh, it's Mafia! Oh, her voice is as smooth as ever. What's up? What are you doing here? Nowhere we let you steal any Queen's graces. When I heard you were coming, I just had to crash the party. What do you do for making this harder for us? Yeah, we're on the same team. This show is to prove the enemy's strength, but also your strength, Team Snakemouth. If we defeat you, we'll show we're superior to you. And then the Queen's gonna have to take us along. This is ridiculous! You realize you could be doing us all? What if the Termite King loses trust in the Queen? What if you lose to the Wasp King without our help? Have you gone completely, utterly insane? Have you lost all intelligence? Yikes, you're thinking this way too much. The Ant Kingdom's way better in our hands than with you losers. We have saved your life before, you bitch! I said we'd never speak of that again. Zavs, you helped us in many times. Can you talk some sense into her? Don't misunderstand. I'm not doing this only for Mafia. Although it's a pretty big reason. I want the Primal Weevil back. Just shut up and fight, you cowards. Let's get the crowd wild and cheering. Yeah, I agree. Anything to see Mafia perform. How stupendous. I'm looking forward to this. The fight starts now. I've been waiting to say that for ages. So, Mafia once again. You remember how I went last time? It's the same fight here. Zap is the main attacker, can do a lot of very quick attacks, And Mafia can revive him if he goes down and cause status effects on him to boost his attack. If you take down Mafia first, Zap will get a damage boost. If you take down Zap first, Mafia will just keep reviving Zap. This is especially dangerous since we have Kabu without being able to aim who he's attacking. And with how much damage he's pulling on right now, I'd say it's definitely run. Also that too. That also is a pretty bad thing too. Oh, gets angry, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Let's go ahead and put a shield on Kabu just to be sure he doesn't get killed. And because getting killed in this part of the fight after those 2 fights before is definitely not a good idea. But I also just love the fact that it tricks you into thinking you're gonna fight the Primal Evil again, just for it to be like, yeah, no, have a proper rematch of someone you actually care about. It's something that's so ill-fitting of this game. Just something that tricks you into thinking you're gonna fight something again, and then it'd be like, yeah, no, we're gonna fight something better. It's still a rematch at the end of the day, but I think this one is done super well. Kabu just turned invisible? What the heck? Alright. But it's something that makes it so much better. Something that makes things so much more interesting. And the dialogue between the characters is so fitting for what they really are and what they believe in. Kabu just wanting to get the mission done, and Mafia just wanting to take the attention is so good. And I love how they censored what Kabu is feeling to them just by kind of name-dropping how he feels in that moment. I love that moment so much, and I wanted to scream that out when I first saw it. It's so good. I could use the burger. No, you know what? Let's use the fries. That will heal up Kabu a little bit, but not to full and max, and it will damage up his attack, normal attack anyway. Uh-oh, actually, this could be bad. Okay, no, never mind. It's not bad at all. Oh, that's a lot of attacks. I need to make sure Kabu's always shielded. Otherwise, things could end up bad for him. Let's attack again. Just normal attack. No fancy stuff here this time, though. Sadly. I don't know what happens if you actually try to use like combo attacks with Kabu, if that carries out the damage. Because I think that's like a combination of damage, isn't it? Let's go ahead and use some sweet pudding on Leaf just so we can get some TP and his health back up, and we don't have to worry about that. Let's use Chomu to get rid of some defense. Very nice. Very nice again with the block. We might have to heal Kabu or Leaf again. Let's... Oh, this is a tricky situation. Actually, it's not tricky at all. Let's use Ice Wall. Let's attack both at the same time. Never mind, I fucked that up. No, I fucked that up so bad. Oh god, I messed that up so bad. Shoot. Okay, we're a bit of a low right now. Needle Toss is one. If Mafia revives Zap, it's gonna waste our turn anyway. So, okay, I could use Frost Bowling, it could freeze, yes it could, even though it probably did a lot of attack for Zap, but Needle Pencil would just do 1 damage. Let's just use the Needle Pencil just to be sure we don't have to use a lot of TP, just for 1 damage. Very nice. I didn't get to paralyze her too, which like kind of sucks. Alright, she's out in the open. Let's just normal attack. We can't do anything with Kabu anyway. 5 attack, get 2 HP back. Chomu gets another 3 damage. Very nice. Seriously, Slap, get up. 8 HP. Okay, we can use Frost Bowling next turn. But it wastes Mafia's turn as well, so that's very nice. We could actually get rid of Zap right here and now, as long as Mafia doesn't attack back. But I don't want to risk that right now. I need to get some HP back and protect Kabu. Or do I? Can't do anything. Let's see. Fly Drop only attacks 1. Frost Bowling is everyone. And we can't use any of Kabu's move. Let's... Leaf might... The thing is, Leaf might perish. Only 6 HP, and if Zap targets Leaf, it could just be over. Because Fly Drop would... I would only be aiming Fly Drop at Mafia for maximum damage. If I get rid... Okay, here's something. If I attack with Kabu, that's gonna do... Kabu does 4 or 5 damage with Zap. That's not gonna knock him out. Now it's a thinking game. Now I gotta make sure my moves are correct here. If it's with Zap, it's not gonna get him down, but it will be weakened for next turn, especially if Chomu attacks for 2 damage. 8. So 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So I could just damage him now. Shield Kabu. Leaf would heal Leaf. Or the entire team, actually, maybe. And then Chomu would leave him at 1 HP so the rest of the guys can take him out. Oh no, he's just gonna have 1 health period. Or he's gonna go down anyway. I'm just gonna waste that. It all depends also whether or not Mafia attacks or revives Zap, which by all means, the highest chance it will revive Zap. It won't waste a turn. The best thing is that she attacks, because Kabu can take it, and that would just plummet the entire team. Well, the entire team will plummet Mafia, because she can't help herself. No defense. So I think... the best thing is that I freeze Mafia. Doesn't get a chance to revive Zap. No, it did not. Shoot. I was banking on that so much. Alright. Two HP to the party. That's only 8 HP, but that might be enough to keep everyone fit. Let's just do that. Right, Zap is down again. And, oh, she attacks! Only 4, only 4. Wow, she doesn't knock Kabu up and, huh, interesting. Okay, let's plummet! Maybe plummet is the wrong word in this situation. Let's... Oh, I'm so willing to do Ice Raid. It won't do 6 like before, like charge up, but it would do a lot. A Frozen Chill would also be cool. Let's do Frozen Drill. Nice! And Frozen! She won't get a chance to... Oh my god, actually no. Chomu would just finish it off. Let's just do nothing. Chomu, get the last hit. Very nice. Man, this batch worked wonders. I love this strategy. Man, that was fun. We didn't even waste half our items. That's how good that was. Now, of course, this won't work if the enemy is a flying enemy, because we will need the extra turns to get them down. And, of course, Kabu might always be useful in every fight when it's only the front. But for this fight, oh man, that was a breeze through. We barely got through any of our items like that. Is this enough for you? Come on, just drop it. Not even tired yet. You better give up. I carry V's energy. Fine, fine, whatever. I give up. You win. Are you happy now? I concede. Team Slickmouth, today you're better than us. What a pathetic end. What an incredible battle! Bugnaria holds so much strength! I mean, not a bad showing. Oh, my dear. Oh, thank you, everyone. We're all the best, aren't we? Make sure to come to the next show. You get even closer to me. Oops, guess there's a new hot band in town. What the? I can't believe they're cheering for you. Justice is quite popular with the crowd. Maybe termites just have awful taste. Oh, Mafia, you'll always have your true fans, like me. Come on, everybody, say my name one more time. That guy changes allegiances way too quickly. This concludes today's battle. Team Stickmouth, please meet us back at the Royal Chamber. Theoretics aside, you are serious things to discuss. You fought well. We shall see you there. Whoever that bug is a hipster. Stupid crowd. I'm going ahead. No weird tricks. Just shut up. I don't want to hear you ever again. Ugh, bye. Poor you. I feel so tired, but we did it. No time for the end. Let's get going to the palace. Oh yeah, there's items here. First right to bet on you. I got a lot of bears. Keep up the good work. Do you say anything afterwards? Hey, you won. Talk about lucky. Come back later if you want to fight again. If you keep it up, I'll keep bidding on you. We might not be able to go to an inn, but we are able to save and quit. Next time on Bug Fables, we'll head out into the Queen's Chamber once again and discuss matters of what is left to discuss about the plan to invade. What was that sound? Oh, I think all our health is back up. That's what it was. I didn't even see any numbers moving. Or maybe there was. I don't know. Either way, next time on Bug Fables, heading to the Royal Chamber, and maybe a few detours here and there. Since we did use items and everything. See you guys next time.